Hi, thank you for joining me on Wilderness with Amani. I'm out here fishing the Little Truckee River in between Boca and Stampede for Wilderness with Amani Patreon this morning. And I figured I'd take a moment to shoot a quick clip to talk about the importance of checking your knots. After snags, after whatever, you just frequently want to give your knots a tug. And to make sure that when the big fish hit your line, that's not when you're checking and testing your knots. You don't want to wait until that moment or you're able to come up with an empty net. The importance of checking your knot is really big when you're doing jig fishing like I was doing today, or when I'm fishing my Rapalas, when I'm doing anything where I'm jerking my rod a lot with the lure. And also when I'm fishing in rivers, when I check my knots, and I don't show it, but I check my knot like every 10 casts. I check my knot, even if I don't get snagged or hung up or anything. And what I do is I feel up a ways, because I caught a nice brown earlier down there, and I want to make sure that my line didn't get raked over rocks and become compromised. So I just want to give it a good pull. I check my knot, I'm good to go. And then every about 10 casts, I check my knot, I check my knot, I check my knot. I have lost fish because I didn't check my knot and I got lazy. A lot of the clips where I'm warning you against things on my trout fishing tips playlist, like this clip, comes from times when I have lost big fish. If you're new to fishing, just understand, even if you're bait fishing, every now and then, check your knots, check all the links, make sure you have no weak link. Because if you hit something big, and I check it a lot in Lake Tahoe, because there's a lot of big fish in there, and I haven't even seen how big those fish are yet. You want to make sure that at least you have a good chance, because if your knot is solid and your drag is loose and it can come out, then you're not going to lose the fish. Your knot will hold, even in heavy water. So I hope that tip saves you from heartbreak. Check your knots. Thank you for joining me on Wilderness with Amani. Until next time.